Well, hello, this is Kimberly Brock, and for over 20 years, I've been running my own businesses that have not only been profitable, but personally fulfilling to me. So now I'm on a mission to help other new business owners just like you make money doing what you love too. Now we're going to have some fun, so let's get started. Well, hello, this is Kimberly. It's episode 250, and I'm so glad that you are here today. What a special episode, 250, y'all. I didn't realize it until I just put my headphones on and got on the microphone. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's episode 250. So let's celebrate. I'm so excited. But today is a good episode because I'm talking about the important topic of how to incorporate God into your business. I know so many of you want to, and you're trying to figure out how to do it, but you don't want to come off like a weirdo or that you're pushing something on people or anything like that. You're just like, how do I do this? How do I best incorporate God into my business so that I know that I'm following his will? That's a big reason. Like how do I incorporate him into this? Because it's a business and I'm making money. And does that feel weird that I'm bringing God into it and the whole thing? So we're going to talk about it today. I'm so excited you're here. If you're new, welcome. I'm so glad that you found this podcast. I have no doubt it's going to help you along your business journey. Whether you're in the idea stage, whether you're starting, whether you're growing, you're in the right place. And I'm so happy you're here. Now, if you're new, make sure you get plugged in right now. Okay. I have some free resources for you, namely, this podcast is free and I put out new episodes every week and you get to hear them and learn from them, learn from my mistakes, learn from things that I can share with you, some good strategies and tips. So make sure you subscribe. So all you have to do is, like, if you're in Apple Podcasts or whatever player, hit the follow or the plus button. I know in Apple Podcasts, it has like a little plus button in the upper right. What that will do is have you following this podcast. So then when I drop new episodes, when you open up Apple Podcasts, it'll just tell you she's just getting started, has a new episode, and it'll just tell you there. So I think it's important you do that because you don't want to miss out on anything that's going to help you along your business journey. Okay. I also have some other free resources for all of you here. I've got a Facebook group. It's called Women Starting Businesses Doing What We Love. So whether you're in the idea stage or starting or whatever phase you are in, this is for you, a place where you can ask questions, get help, get advice. Maybe you feel like they're silly questions or dumb questions. I guarantee someone else has the same question. And we'd love to help you. It's such a great community. So many amazing women in there. And I'm in there each week and commenting on posts. I try to, at least. And I want to stay involved with you. So I'm so excited to hear about what you're doing. Make sure you join the group right now. All you have to do is scroll down right now in the show notes, click the link. It'll take you over to Facebook. You'll answer 3 quick questions and then you'll get put in a little bit of a holding pattern. I'll see it and I'll approve you here very soon. Okay. Also, too, I have free downloads for you that you can use right now, some resources that are going to save you so much time. I've got one that helps you with your business idea. It's called an Ikigai guide. It's got this whole Venn diagram. It's going to help you map out your passions and skills if you're trying to figure out your business idea. I have a 16-step checklist that will help you if you're starting your business right now. And then I have some resources for you if you're trying to grow your business. So what you're going to want to do is scroll down right now. There's a link to all my free resources on one page, and you can pick and choose, or you can take them all. They're party favors for you. So just pick and choose what you need, or if you want them all, take them all. They're free. They're for you. I made them for you to save you time, energy, and money so you're not doing things right now in your business that you don't need to be doing at this stage, okay? Because that's the biggest thing that inhibits a lot of you is you do things that you don't need to be doing right now. And you're spending money on things that you don't need to be spending money on right now. I want to save you that time and that energy and that money. So make sure you get all those resources right now. And then for all of you that have been listening a while, thank you so much to all my loyal listeners. Y'all are amazing. The reviews are so heartwarming. I can't even tell you. Thank you so much for those. And when you leave a review, I want you to know it helps Apple and Spotify and them push up this podcast to show it to more people like you so that it can help more people. Okay, so make sure you take time. If you've been listening, that's just the one gift you can give to me for this podcast is to at least give it a 5-star review. And if you have 30 seconds to write a written review, it helps. It bumps this podcast up by you saying why this is valuable. Just a quick sentence or a little paragraph. It means the world to me. So thank you so much. Okay, on to the episode. Well, hello, friends. How are you? What is going on? I want to know. I'm dying to hear what's going on with your business. I'm just so excited for all of you. I'm so proud of you because so many people never embark on the journey that you're on right now. They never do it. They never get to experience the joys or the pains from starting a business and building one. I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm never going to tell you that this is all sunshine and rainbows, because it's not. But the fulfillment and rewards that you get go far beyond any of the stumbling blocks you may suffer along the way. It's just like when you have a pet or you have a child. Y'all know that there's hard times. Your dog will poop in your house or do something. Your child will throw a fit in public. But all in all, it's well worth it. Wouldn't you agree? Yes, it's a no-brainer. And it's the same with your business. Because if you don't do this, then you have regret. And when you live with regret, you live an unfulfilled life. When you live with regret, you live an unfulfilled life. And I don't want you having regrets. I want you to go for it and to realize that you can start simple. You don't have to mortgage your home to do it. You don't have to break the bank. You can start simple and build your way up. Anyways, we're talking today about how to incorporate God and your faith into your business. I think it's super important. Many of you are believers. You have a deep faith and you want to share it in some way, in some form in your business. Now, I'm going to go through 5 ways that you can incorporate God into your business, but I think some of you may just pick a few of these. You may pick one, or you can pick all of them. You can do whatever you want. So I think these 5 things are really going to help you, and it's just going to give you peace knowing that there is a way to incorporate God and your faith into your business, and you should. I truly believe you should. You should, because God is watching over you right now. He's walking with you. And we all know that by honoring Him, we're doing the greatest thing in our business, by honoring Him. We really are. And I know it's kind of weird. I should probably start off by talking about that. Like, you're wondering, but I'm starting a business. I'm trying to make money. Is that selfish? Should I be incorporating God? Like, I don't get it. I'm kind of confused. I feel kind of weird about that. Well, think about it. If you're getting a job, if you're going to get a job right now and you're praying about your job or you're trying to figure out what to do, you're looking for God's guidance, right? And He's given you gifts so that you can make a living for your family. Right? And so He's walking along with you. This is nothing bad. This is nothing selfish. This is so that you can make a living, right? And maybe you're just trying to make side money, and that's amazing. Okay. But you're doing it in a way that's honoring God. So let's talk about these 5 things. Again, you pick and choose what you want to incorporate. And I think these are going to make you excited, because I think you're going to realize that there is a way to do this without feeling weird about it, or feeling like you're alienating people, or feeling like you're a weirdo or anything. I think you can honor God throughout. Okay, so here we go. Here's the first one. To me, this is the most important one. Everyone can do this. Every single one of you can do this, and that is praying for guidance in your business. I think we can all agree that we need guidance. We need help every day. We're lost all the time, doing bad things, doing wrong things, trying to make decisions. I mean, there's a million things that we're doing that we would love guidance for, right? And your business is no different. I believe you can be praying for all sorts of things, whatever you feel led to be praying about in your business. Maybe it's for finding the right people. Maybe it's for guidance on what you should create, what products or services you should create. Maybe it's for how you should show up. Should you have a store? Should you have an online store? Should you do a podcast? You can be praying for that. You can be praying for discernment on what you should be spending your money on and what you shouldn't be spending your money on. There are so many things that you can be praying about. You can be praying about how to deal with when bad things happen in your business. And that's the truth. And I kind of giggle sometimes when I talk about that, because I've had customers yell at me, hang up on me, say mean things, and they were honest mistakes that I did. I had a few that were totally not legit, yelling at me for no reason, and I stood my ground. But I think you have to do that. You have to pray for wisdom and discernment in your business, just like you do in life. I'm sure you've prayed about things in your life. Decisions on who to date, what house to buy, what car, what you should be doing, what you're doing with your life. Because before I started this business, I sat at my kitchen table. For my Grow Getters, y'all all know this story. And then anyone else who's listening, if you've been listening a while, I had my breakdown before I started this business 5 years ago, crying at my kitchen table, bawling, asking God, what the heck am I doing with the rest of my life? And it's scary. We need guidance. We need wisdom. Your business needs it, just like any other part of your life. And you should be praying for your business. You should be praying right now. What direction should I be going? Who am I best suited to serve? What are my skills best suited to do and serve? Hi, friends. I just had to jump in here really quick because so many of you have asked me what my credit card recommendations are. And I wanted to share it with you in a great promo that may help you out if you're starting your business or in the growth stage, and especially if you are strapped for cash right now or investing in things in your business. I have used Capital One for the past probably 20 years, I'm guessing, for my businesses and for my home. They have such great rewards and all that stuff. But I have to tell you about this promo that they have going on right now. And that is 15 months interest free. Are you hearing me? If you're trying to invest in things in your business right now, whether you're your website or maybe you're trying to hire someone to help you, whatever it is, y'all, 15 months interest free. Scroll down and click the link below. You also get a $200 bonus when you spend $500 in the first 90 days. Y'all, that's amazing. And they also have a no fee credit card. So you don't have to worry about like some type of annual fee. Also, they have like 3% cash back on certain things that you spend on in the month. So it's a total no brainer to have 15 months interest free. Just think about that relief of stress that you could experience right now and things that you're trying to spend on, and to know that all you have to do is make a minimum payment each month. You don't have to, like, it's barely a minimum payment. Y'all, you don't have to pay it off for 15 months. It's amazing. Anyway, scroll down in the show notes and get your hands on it, because I'm telling you, you will be so happy and have so much relief. Back to the episode. What are the ways that I can honor you? Right? So you can be praying for your business, y'all, in so many ways. I could talk 3 hours on that. Okay. So number one, you should be praying for your business. Everyone can do that. Every single one of you can do that. Okay. Number two, it can be part of your mission statement and like your mission for your business. So think about it right now. I don't know if you've done my Just Getting Started boot camp. Many of you have, where I have everything lined up for you, how to start your business. Basically, it's how to get out of your own head and get your business started already in the most simple way possible. And so in there, I have you create a mission statement. And like, you need to be able to create a mission for your business. What are you really set out to do? And you can incorporate God in that and his plan for you. And a mission statement is important. It's your North Star for like why you're doing this. I mean, you have to ask yourself right now, why am I doing this? Why am I starting a business? Many of you tell me because you know that you have more to give this world, that you have gifts that can be used to make a difference in this world, that you have God-given gifts that you haven't been using. You haven't been living your full potential, right? You know that there's more that God has created you to be, and you haven't done it. It's hit you that, oh my gosh, I could have a business. I could have a business doing this. I could start this on the side. I could make more money for my family, for my kids' school, for dance, for softball, for volleyball, for us joining a fitness club, for vacations, for paying for kids' college. It can be for any number of things. So many of you have different financial goals. So that's not even the point of how much you're trying to make in your business. The point is, you know you have untapped potential. You know you have the ability to make a difference in this world through your business. And I think part of your mission can be about honoring God or serving a certain group of people. So I think your mission can incorporate God. So did you ever think about that? That it can? I hope this one opened your eyes, because I think a lot of people don't think about this. They don't think about their mission statement or what they're really set out to do. And I think you have to realize that God is with you on this process. He's the one that probably put the little inkling in your soul to start this business, whether you realize it or not. And part of your mission would be to honor him, but how can you do this through your business? So think about that today when we get off this podcast, that you think about the mission for your business, okay? So number one, you can incorporate God through prayer. Everyone can do that. Number two, you can incorporate it in your mission statement and your mission for your business. Okay, number three, you can incorporate God in the products or services that you create. For example, one of my clients, Sarah St. Clair, has started a women's retreat. It's a women's renewal retreat. So shout out to Sarah I'm so proud of you. She's one of my grow-getters. She actually has another business too, but she started this business and she'd been talking about a while, and we were all the grow-getters. We were on the Zoom calls and we're like, girlfriend, you need to start this business. She wanted this women's renewal retreat. And it's a local retreat in her area that she has where she invites women, they have worship, and it's centered around helping women in their spiritual journey and to feel renewed. And she felt called to this. She felt called to this and has. So it's a second business that she started. And she's doing it a couple times a year, and you can literally tell that it fills her soul. Okay? And so that's what I want you to think about. If you have an inkling in your soul that you've been wanting to create products or services that honor God in some way or that have a cross on them, for example, I had my online gift boutiques for years, and I used to design prayer journals, and I designed them myself at the time in Photoshop. If I was doing it today, I would do it in Canva. Anyways, I designed those and sold those, and they were custom prayer journals, and I loved them. I put a Bible verse on the back, and I had a cross, and I felt called to do that because I love journals for church and for taking notes on spiritual matters. And so it's something that I love to do. And so that I felt called to do that. So we sold all kinds of monogram gifts, but I felt called to have some Christian gifts. We would have cross necklaces, cross bracelets, and all that kind of stuff. Was it our entire product line? No, it was a little piece of it. But that's one way that I incorporated my faith into my business. So I think that you can do the same, right? Whatever you're selling, products, services, programs, coaching, whatever, maybe you're some type of life coach and you help women on their spiritual journey. Or, I mean, again, it can be anything. Just like I'm saying, it can be products like journals or things. It can be services like retreats. It can be part of the niche that you serve in your products and services. So think about that. You can incorporate your faith into the products and services that you sell. So again, let's review before we go to number 4. Number 1, you can incorporate your faith and God through prayer for your business. Number 2, through part of your mission. Number 3, through your products and services. And number 4, in your decor and environment that you create for people. So I think this is cool because I've gone to a yogurt shop recently that had a really cool picture up with a Bible verse, and I loved it. I was so inspired. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm loving this yogurt shop. I'm going to come here more often because I know now what they believe. It's not in their name. It's not in their tagline. It's not in anything, but they just had it up. They had decor up in their little studio, right? You could have it on your about page. Let me say it wasn't a studio in their yogurt shop, but you could have an about me page or about us page on your website. You could talk about your faith. So you can incorporate it into your environment, onto your about me page or whatever is to express yourself and to express your faith, right? It's just another form of expression, and you can use that in your environment that you create for people. Okay? Again, whether it be online or in person. Maybe it's on your business card. Anything. Okay? And then number 5 would be through the words that you use when you talk, or again, on your website, or things you say, or emails you send with your words. So I've talked about this before, that here on this podcast, I didn't talk about my faith very much in the beginning at all. In fact, if I'm being really honest, I was a little bit scared too, because I don't think I understood who I attracted anyways in the very beginning. I knew who I wanted to attract, who were women who felt like they had a passion for something. They wanted to make money doing what they loved. They wanted to start their business. They wanted to use their gifts. And then when I started getting more comfortable, my faith started coming out in the words that I was saying. And it was just naturally coming out. And I remember kind of questioning, like, is this going to bother people? Is this going to turn people away? What I didn't realize was the audience that I already had, simply because of who I am, was drawing faith-based individuals. Okay? It was already doing that. And so when I was talking about my faith, the people were like, yes, I would get emails and messages. I'm so glad you're talking about your faith. And I'm like, what? And so the people that were already there were faith-based, and that's all they needed was that one more thing to get to know me even better. So it's a way that people can get to know you in the words that you use, that you share, that you type, your email signature. I mean, there's a million different ways that you can use words to give people more of who you are and to share your faith, right? So it could be in a podcast, it could be on a YouTube channel, it could be just little things that you say here and there. You will be shocked that people pick up on it. They will pick up on it. Totally pick up on it. They will know. And you may only mention it a couple times, but people will know. So I find that fascinating. Just like when I talk about what I help people do, and I help people transform or turn their God-given gifts into fulfilling and impactful businesses. So when I say that, people know right away what I'm talking about, right? And I've had that on my homepage of my website for a long time. I've switched it a few times. I switch. It's kind of like when you get a new throw pillow. Like sometimes I change the things on my website and I play around with the wording and I see what I think. But using your God-given gifts for something greater is something that I always say. And using your God-given gifts to build a fulfilling and impactful business is just, that's what I'm doing, people. Let's be real. That's what I'm doing. I'm helping you to use your gifts. I'm not trying to help you take on some massively new skill that you know nothing about and that you don't love. I'm helping you use things that you're already good at, which I believe are your God-given gifts to build a successful business, right? And so I say that in my words. You'll hear it on here. And I'm not holding back anymore. I think I used to just kind of watch what I say. Now I don't watch what I say. I show up. We're 250 episodes in, y'all. I don't really watch what I say. Is that bad? No, I don't. I just get on here and I talk. And it comes out. My faith comes out. It's a big part of my life. It's a big part of my life. So I challenge you today into realizing that your faith can be incorporated into your business in whatever way you feel comfortable. Again, let's go over the 5 ways. It can be one of these ways. It can be all of these ways. 1, you can pray for your business about discernment, wisdom, choices, people, customers, etc. Number 2, it can be part of your mission statement or part of your overall mission. Number 3, it can be incorporated into the products or services that you create. Number 4, it can be incorporated into the decor and environment. Your beliefs can be incorporated into the decor and environment that your customers and clients, or even maybe you just have a home office and you have stuff up around you, around your desk. I mean, it can be incorporated like that. And number 5, in the words that you use, whether you say them, whether you type them, all the words that you use will give that indication, and you can incorporate your faith that way. So I hope this helps you today. I hope this frees you and makes you see that it's possible to do that, and you're not going to get backlash. You're not going to get backlash. It's a way for people to get to know you better and know who you really are. And what happens when people feel like they know you? They start trusting you. They're more loyal to you. I don't know if you listened to the last episode. Listen to 249. It's talking about standing up for something in your business. Go back and listen after this. It's the same point. That when you stand for who you are, for authenticity, and for realness, is that a word? Realness? Being truly who you are, people become loyal. You gain loyal customers, and you also create better relationships with the people that you serve. It's more authentic. It really is. Well, I'm so happy you're here. If you're here today and you're like trying to figure out how to start your business, know that I have a Just Getting Started bootcamp right now that will save you time, energy, and money, because I have everything laid out for you. I have a simple strategy for starting your business and everything that you need to be doing and creating for the foundations of your business, how to start simple, what to spend money on, what not to spend money on. Get access to that right now. You can start going through the videos. I have all kinds of printables, a guide for you, checklists, everything you need to get your business going, whether it's a product or a service business, whether you're doing online or maybe you're going to be selling a service locally. Grab that right now. Again, it's called the Just Getting Started Bootcamp. And then if you're about to open or you're open already and you're trying to figure out how to attract customers and clients naturally without being a weirdo, without doing icky marketing, without being an icky salesperson or using like pushy sales tactics, then make sure you get in Grow Getters, because I'm going to help give you a systematic approach to how you're going to attract paying customers and clients. You can go to grow-getters.com for that. If you're looking for that Just Getting Started bootcamp, you can go to KimberlyBrock.com/start, or just go to my website for all of it. Go to KimberlyBrock.com. You can see everything there, all my freebies and all the paid programs, because I would love to help you. I want you to get this going now, and I'm just so excited for you. That's it. Until next time, bye now.
Now, this episode may be over, but our relationship does not have to end here. Head on over to KimberlyBrock.com, and yes, you can get more valuable information for your journey. And you know what? You don't need to go through this alone. I would love to help you. Thank you so much, and have a great day. Bye.
Well, hello, friends. Real quick before we kick off the episode, I have to let you know about something exciting. I am seriously considering having an upgraded version of this podcast where you get bonus episodes and exclusive content. But here's the deal. I'm trying to decide what that content and those episodes should be. I do have some ideas, and I was wondering if you could vote really quick and tell me what you think about what would entice you, what would be interesting to you to get as bonus episodes on this podcast. For example, deeper dives into topics. Maybe I'm answering questions that many of you ask about starting or growing a business. Maybe even overhearing coaching calls, something like this. It would be a paid, upgraded version of this podcast, not very expensive at all, probably just a handful of dollars a month, but it'd be extra content for you to help you along your journey. My whole goal is to help you build your business dream. And I would love to offer you even more because some of you are asking for it. So if you could just look down in the show notes right now, there's 2 ways you can give me your answers. Number 1, I have a Google form with 5 quick questions. It can be anonymous. You just answer them and vote on what would be interesting to you. Or number 2, I have a voice memo system. You can just click it and you could just leave a voice memo with your phone right now and just record it and tell me what kind of topics, what things would be interesting to you behind the scenes, market news. What would be things that would be extra that would be really valuable to you? So thank you all so much. Okay, on to the episode.